You know what's annoying is I noticed something interesting. One thing I noticed is Adolf Hitler, leader of the Nazis, killer of Jews. People mention him, and they mention him too much. I noticed that. I mean, you see, people go Hitler this and Hitler that, and I'm really tired of it. You know why? Because, well, it's really repetitive for one thing. It's like, yeah, we get it. Hitler was a bad guy. And yes, what he did was wrong. I don't agree with it. Yes, it should be remembered so it doesn't happen again, so we keep track of our history as human beings. Yes, I'm glad that he was stopped. And yes, the things he did should be prevented from happening again. But what I'm really tired of is people constantly complain about him. Like on the internet, you hear about him, and sometimes at school, I might hear people talk about him. And it's just really annoying when they just rant on and on about Hitler. Because he's not the only bad guy out there. I mean, there are many other bad guys out there. You don't hear about them. There's Benito Mussolini, Italian guy. He was on Hitler's side. The Axis powers. He had people killed. Was killed for it. His own people beat him and hung him. Nobody mentions him. Hideki Tojo. Back to Benito Mussolini. He was the leader of the Italian fascist movement, the Italian army. Army was on the Nazi side, the Axis power side, yeah. Hideki Tojo, Japanese emperor, leader of the Japanese in World War II. Another guy on the Axis side. He was evil, had a lot of people killed. Genocide of the Chinese. Nobody mentions him, once again. Joseph Stalin, leader of the Russians, again during World War II, but he was on the Allied side. He was fighting the Nazis. He made a pact with Hitler just for them to leave each other alone. Hitler broke the pact and ended up attacking Russia. They suffered the most lives lost during World War II. Joseph Stalin. The Russians are part of what crushed the Nazis into the ground, the other half being the other Allied powers. But he wasn't a good man, because he had people killed, he was a communist guy, he had people starved to death, he made families pay for the bullet that he chewed into their family members. He's a real sick guy. Again, nobody mentions him. Alright, so Hitler and all these other people in common were big leaders, that were part of World War II. One, Joseph Stalin, not one. Joseph Stalin, being which wasn't part of the Axis powers. Anyways, why don't people complain about these people? Why don't people complain about the others? They're bad too. They killed people in huge numbers. They were mean. They had delusional ideas. They had bad governments. Why don't people complain about them? And of course, this is just the people from around 60 plus years ago. There's people before that were bad. What about Vlad the Impaler, Vlad Dracula? Son of the Dragon. He was a nasty Romanian emperor. He had people tortured, killed, the most inhumane, painful ways possible. Had people impaled by stakes, burned, dismembered, decapitated, disemboweled, shit like that. Didn't kill people in the millions, though, in like the 20,000s. But still, people need to remember those victims. I think so. I mean, they're people too. There's people just as much as the people Hitler killed. Why not pay tribute to them and play honor and respect and, condolences and shit. And also, Pol Pot, he was a leader of the Cambodian Rouge, Cambodian genocide, had many people killed. Attila the Hun, had many people killed. There's Genghis Khan. Alright, well, there's all these evil people throughout history, and nobody bothers to mention them. It really saddens me. I think they deserve their credit too, but you see, Hitler is like that Old Spice commercial. Have you ever seen that Old Spice commercial where that, the narrator, the host, whoever, black guy, the main guy of the commercial who's promoting the product, he says, Old Spice, it's so powerful, it interrupts the other commercials, that particular Old Spice commercial, link down in the description. Well, Hitler was so bad, he overshadows the other bad people. He's like that Old Spice commercial. It's so powerful, it's so entertaining, the product's so good, it overshadows and interrupts the other commercials. Well, Hitler basically did that. So, what I think people should do is stop complaining about Hitler so much, because they already complained about him enough. It's annoying after a while. There's nothing we can do about the past, but prevent it from happening again. What I think people should do is just complain about the other people. Well, mention the other people. Complaining gets annoying after a while. They should mention the other bad people in history, the other World War II leaders that were bad, and the other people throughout history. Genghis Khan, Attila the Hun, Vladimir Power, Pol Pot, King George of England / Great Britain / UK, 19 whatever. There was Joseph. Oh, who else was there? There's gotta be more people. There's definitely more people. Sharp James, recent politician, kind of recent. He's pretty evil. Why don't people mention him? Cory Booker, I'm glad he beat him. Well, second time around, but better late than never. Yeah, I don't get. People rather complain about someone evil many years ago than complain about the evil villains of today. How ironic. So anyways, tell me what you think in the comments about this whole complain all about Hitler thing and not about the others. Thanks. Bye.